Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of Real Estate with Ryan. This is my dad, Dmitry. He's an inspiration for me and many others. And I want to interview you today.
Awesome. Let's do
So
it.
how did you get into this? How did you get into investing?
So I've been a nurse for 17 years, been grinding night shift, day shifts, 12-hour shifts, and we didn't get too far. Eventually, I started doing travel nursing, and I explored what can I do with that knowledge, what can I do with that ability to generate funds into my corporation. And one of the things we found that we can invest into real estate and offset our taxes. And that's briefly how we got into it.
That's a very good story. So if you were talking to me or someone like me, like an audience of my age, how would you get them into this? How would you explain this in a simpler way to invite them into this, into investing?
Well, you need to understand that when you have money, it loses value. So you have inflation, you have other processes that depreciate your value of money. So if you had $100 last year, this year it's worth a little bit less. So you still have the $100 bill, but you can buy less stuff with it. Okay? And so you need to understand that if you have money, okay, if you worked for it, or if your parents gave you allowances or whatever, and you just put that money in a drawer or in a bank or anywhere else, that money loses value over time. If you invest it, you can make the money grow at least of the rate of inflation, which is usually 3 to 4%. If you're having a good investment, smart investment, it can grow more. So your money, while sitting there and waiting for you to do something with it, can grow more and become more. And over time, over years, you can replace work, you can replace normal income with money working by itself for you, and you can go and do fun things.
Awesome. That was a great explanation. I have a follow-up for that. What would you consider good investments for right now?
Right. So we invest into real estate. Real estate is a good investment vehicle in the sense of it is stable over time. It is a real asset, which means you can go and you can touch the walls, you can feel it, you can rent it, you can renovate it, you can increase the value of it. Okay, if you had an old building, you can renovate it, you can paint it, you can increase your rents, you increase your income. So it's a real asset, and that is at the moment our favorite investment vehicle.
How's the real estate market in Saskatchewan?
Right. So I spend about half of the year in Regina, in Saskatchewan, and it looks to me like the market is slowly growing, it's picking up speed. It is still not at the level where Saskatoon is or where Edmonton was a few months ago, but I think Saskatchewan is the next province to go, where people will go because it is still affordable. People will rush into Saskatoon, into Regina, and the real estate there potentially will go up next.
So, I have a video that I don't even know when it's going to come out, but I'm working on something. So how would you explain what money is by definition to someone my age, 14?
Right. So money so think of money as where you trade what you have for what you want, right? So you have $100 bill and you can exchange it into 20 pieces of ice cream, or you can exchange it into a toy or a game on PlayStation. So basically, it allows you to get things that you need or want.
So it's like a token of value.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it used to be pieces of gold, it turned into silver, and now it's pieces of paper that represents value, right? So the higher the number, the higher the value.
And money, it only works because people believe in it, right?
Absolutely. Gold for itself doesn't worth much. It's a poor metal. It's soft. It's not that great of a conductor. Um, Silver is the same, and now we're using paper bills. So if we don't believe in it, it doesn't basically get you anything.
Yeah. I was reading a book recently, and it was explaining how in like the 1900s or 1800s, aluminum was very precious. It was more precious than gold, so it can definitely change over time. It's just a token of trust that people exchange for goods and services.
Yeah, that's right. It can be anything. Bitcoin is a good example. It's something online that people believe in its value, and because a lot of people believe in its value, the price of every Bitcoin gone up over the years.
Yeah. So in real estate, changing the subject, in real estate markets, what do you buy? What types of real estate do you buy?
So we are focused on multifamily properties. That is basically a building with many different apartments or units. We at the moment concentrate anywhere between 5 and up to 20 units. And for us at the moment, this is the best type of investment.
So changing the subject, what has been your most successful investment so far?
Our most successful investment so far, I think it's our best deal so far. So our best deal so far was where there been a group of investors that bought a property, and they needed someone to qualify for the mortgage. We did the qualification for the mortgage, which means the bank looked at our financial numbers and decided that we are good fit for the mortgage. And we entered the deal with basically zero money down.
Infinite returns.
And yes, so we will be receiving infinite returns, because with zero investment, any dollar that goes into our pocket is basically infinite returns. Yes,
Wow, that's truly amazing.
that is pretty good.
So how do you manage your properties?
We use property management companies. We are very busy individuals. We're still working in nursing, so we don't have time to manage our properties. And these companies take care of everything within the property, including tenants, fixing anything that's broken, and maintaining the property.
Do you invest with partners or go solo?
We invest with partners. You can go solo, but when you go solo, you basically take on all the risks. When you invest with partners, you divide the risk across all of your partners. You also divide the benefits. So it's a consideration that you have to take, and that's ours.
Yeah, there are pros and cons to this.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
So do you have any advice for me today for the future?
So I think you're doing the right thing. You're talking to investors, you're learning something new. Continue doing that. I would think you can read a few books, watch more videos, and get more education.
Awesome. Is there any book, resource, or person that had a major impact on your real estate journey that you'd recommend to me?
I think if you read Robert Kiyosaki's books, that would make a good impact on you. It will give you an understanding of what's happening. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that's kind of what got me thinking about real estate and also investing in general.
I have heard the same thing from every investor I've ever met, going all the way up to Alfonso Quadra. That is amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much.